made rules without consequences. And we didn't understand the consequences because we didn't have any guidelines. So we're the NFL, but we have no guidelines. They're a lot smarter than we are. They've done this longer and they understand it. So I think we're going to see major changes over the next 2 years. I think we'll see student athletes becoming employees of universities. I think we'll see more of a salary cap. Athletes will start getting the same amount of money. Whether the collective goes back inside the university because then it gets under some Title IX jurisdiction or stays out, who knows? But I do feel like that right now we're not being fair to our alums because our biggest boosters are getting asked for season tickets. They're getting asked to buy facilities. They're getting asked to pay more for coaches, and coaches' buyouts are way too high. It's unbelievable. But now we're asking them. We've got 28 sports at North Carolina. We're asking them for money for all 28 sports to be in a collective, and so we're just unfair. Good boosters got caller IDs not answering their calls anymore because he's saying, "Man, you're killing me." Well, at that time, Paul, we thought it was. They called it the eternal scoreboard because everybody's taking pictures because they thought it was the last time we would ever play. But I'm really glad to see that Texas and A&M will play again. It's a great rivalry. It's one that matters to the high school kids in the state of Texas. It matters to the fans in that state. It was always on Thanksgiving, and I thought it was one of the coolest experiences for me to be in that game. And Justin Tucker did kick a 40-yard field goal with 3 seconds left and made my life better.
Well, they're still talking about it in Aggie land. Let me end with the upcoming season, and I know a lot is expected. You've got one of the premier quarterbacks, as we mentioned. You open up against South Carolina. Your thoughts on what 23 looks like for the Tar Heels?
Paul, we ended up the season against Oregon with Bo Nix and Drake Maye playing against each other, two of the best quarterbacks in the country. We're going to start the season with Rattler and Drake Maye playing against each other. South Carolina ended with a lot of momentum, beating Tennessee and beating Clemson. We did not. We lost to Clemson and Oregon right at the end of the season. So they got a lot of hype. We got to get a chip on our shoulder and get back where we need to be. We've got we open up in Charlotte with South Carolina. Then we've got App State, which is an interstate game that really matters to us. And then we've got Minnesota here. Then we go to Pittsburgh. So I've told our guys, keep your mouth shut and start playing because that's going to be a very, very physical start.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.